that we are losing our sovereignty. State should have the right to impose their own acts. Telangana GST Act, Tamil Nadu GST Act, otherwise GST Act, we are losing our powers. So to give power to them, all this. It is not for other purpose, not for levy, not for correction. You put single 18% GST, you decide among yourself. 29 states and one union, you decide, you fight among us. But they are making entire nation to fight for that. Simply 30 people can sit in a room and decide it. But they made it 140 crores to suffer that. And by mistake, if I say it is liable to GST, IGST, if I wrongly charge and pay that, then I have to pay against CGST, HGST, then take the refund, all these things. Not required if that one levy, one tax, one nation is there. Next.
Sir, in case of the JDA, suppose let's say there is a 10 flats constructing. Let me understand that the developer is for example.
Sir, you think big say 1,000 flats. 50 floors are coming. 8 lakhs of acceptees. Think big. You'll get bigger clients and bigger money.
Sure, sir. Let's say there are the 1,000 flats. The 60% share belongs to the developer and 40% belongs to the landowner.
Yes.
Let's say the project is under construction. The developer is taking the advances as well as the landlord also taking the advances. Now the landlord is taking the advance for each share of flats. He's getting a 400 flats. Let's say he wants to sell the project going to complete by 3 years.
Yes.
So what is the GST liability? I mean to say the GST liability will be there of the developer and the landlord because they are selling the flats during the construction. Now here the 400 flats, whatever the landlord is taking the money on the advances, he should take a GST registration and discharge the GST.
Yes. You want to get the benefit of input tax credit, you have to take the registration.
Okay. Now we discussed that there is a concept of RCM by the developer
For transfer development rates. Not for the sale of flats.
In this scenario, can you give a little more explanation so that
See, as per his example, 1 lakh of SFT is going to 1,000 flats are going to come. Out of that, 400 flats to the landowner and 600 flats to the developer. Out of the 400 flats, the landowner is selling the flats, and out of 600 flats, the developer also selling the flats. Till OC also they are selling. On final one day, OC has come. By that time, the landowner out of 400, he has sold 150, let us assume. 250 are remaining. Out of this 600, the developer has sold 350 flats. 250 are remaining. Agreed? So on this 150 flats by the landowner, he has to collect 5% from the prospective buyer and to pay it to the government. For that purpose, he has to take the registration if he is strictly going with the notification. Yes. If you want to litigate like me, I have no liability, I will not pay. Whatever you do, you do. That is also possible. But let us say that we are law-abiding citizens. We want to go with the notification. We don't want to have the headache from the department, and my bank account will be attached, my property will be attached, I will be sent to jail. All these things will be the nuisance. I don't want to face it. So I selected to pay the tax. So on 150 flats, at what rate I am selling it, on that I pay 5%. And the 350 flats, the developer what is selling to the customers, on that he will be collecting 5%.